Greetings, gamers. It is a fresh, new day. One day since completing Endwalker MSQ. The Ultimate Duel music has been drifting in the back of my brain for... It's not been 24 hours, but like since I completed it, basically. It's very good. I listened to it again, I cried a little bit. We're good. We're gonna go ahead and check out the Post-MSQ dungeons. Since I did not actually record, at least I don't think I recorded, the ones in Shadowbringers, which was the Twinning, great bop, all around awesome dungeon, and Academia Uniter, also good. They're just supplementary, they don't have to do with the MSQ per se, but they are fun. You cannot do them with trusts, but I am going to do them with Storm, who's wearing some of the new Tombstone gear. It's very lovely. It's based on Final Fantasy IV. It's like directly from Final Fantasy IV, actually. This is the striking stuff. It steals my tail. Look at it. Just takes my... Hold on. Let me turn off my other gear. It just takes my tail. It's just gone. I stole my tail. For reference. That's normally where it is. Look at... It's just gone. I don't mind, I think it's funny. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do these dungeons. I'm also gonna check out a few things and stuff. Storm has noticed the stream is live. And yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get those done. I don't think this is gonna be a very long thing today, but you know, we'll go ahead and get stuff done. So we're gonna pop over to Charlian, since that is where the dungeons start from. I believe both of them start there. I don't know anything about these. I don't know what they are or where they are. I know they're level 90. That's all I got. I'm assuming they're roughly based on places we have not seen dungeons for. We don't have a moon dungeon. We might have a moon. We'll find out when we get there. Oh, right. So this is one. Well, that's a Loporrit, so that's probably implying a moon dungeon. What's that? That's another Loporrit. That's the hunt one. Wandering Minstrel. Okay. We've got a few things to pick up, so we'll go ahead and just do them so I don't have to run all over the place. Look at all these people. It's a busy day, and they're not all clustered in one place, so you can actually like see them scattered across the area, which is nice. When there's a high concentration of people, like around an NPC or something, all you get is that little like circle of people. So this is nice. Anyway, we'll go talk to the Loporrit. That is indeed a dungeon, it looks like. I don't recognize it. Don't know what it is. Anyway, cutting the cheese? Okay. Carolyn, oh thank... Bird! That's the other thing too. Storm confirmed for me that there is a little burb medion minion that you can get that follows you around. It's called... Starbird. So, I'm assuming it does come from the dungeon, but I don't have a complete confirmation. But still, that was it. Anyway, Carolyn, oh thank goodness you're here. It's absolutely terrible, awful, an emergency of cataclysmic proportions. What is it? I don't know exactly. They didn't say, but doesn't it sound simply dreadful? What I do know is Buildingway has been asking after you. He said if I happen to see you, I should tell you to hurry over to Kydonia Knolls with all haste. Well, what are you standing around here for? Away with you. Moon Dungeon. Moon Dungeon. Double check. Whatever the problem is, it sounds absolutely dreadful. I'm afraid you'll have to speak with Buildingway for the nub of this carrot. Wasn't Buildingway the one that was like redoing the habitat stuff? Maybe that's what the dungeon is like in the habitat area. Domicile area. We'll find out. We're gonna go unlock these other things too. One of these is hunts. Get A rank credit. Hello, that's this one. It's good to see you, Carolyn. I'm not sure if you're aware, but the scholarly world has been in an uproar since the Forum announced their plans for the mass exodus. I think that we may well step foot on the very moon. We expected that once word got out, we might receive more requests for lunar samples than was previously considered acceptable. What we did not expect was the veritable deluge of absurdity unleashed upon us. We've designated the most mind-boggling requests senior bills. At this point, any assistance you can provide would be more than welcome. Blackshy is in the midst of organizing the latest offerings, so don't you speak with her to get a better idea of what to expect. So this is... Let's see, I heard your conversation. These ears aren't just for show. As for what plagues me at the moment, here we are, Basildare, both emblematic of our woes with senior bills and direct source of many. Basildare is a highly esteemed scholar of mythological studies. He has a pet theory that the creatures described in myths can be traced to those that once existed in ancient times. Simply put, he requests samples from ancient organisms, organisms which I need not remind you no longer exist. The audacity! Are we meant to travel through time for him? That justifies the Elpis stuff. And there you have it. Take a look at the guild ship hunt board, and if there's anything, and I mean anything at all, that you think you can handle, please do. You're our only hope. I love how they're just getting increasingly more distraught that people are making wild claims. The A rank one. Okay. Saw something from Radzethan. Oh right, there's a board in Radzethan as well. So I just need to see what they say now, because this is the one that unlocks A ranks, but they're probably going to say something about the whole end of the universe thing. To think that you, Carolyn, have traveled to the very edge of creation, there to confront Thaliak knows what, yet you still seek the strangeness of our hunt bills. You truly are one of a kind. Some would call you brave, some reckless, but my guess is that you simply do what needs to be done. You got it. Word. In any case, we certainly have a few hunts that call for cavalier heroics, and you are welcome to them. Frankly, I can't believe I didn't think to offer them to you sooner. You'll recognize the term elite marks, I'm sure. As ever, ours tend toward the bizarre, but don't take my word for it. Ask Jlockshai. This has become quite the pattern, eh? One would almost think Northoda prefers to leave all the explaining to me. A conversation for another time, perhaps. You want to know more about the elite marks, yes? Oh. You are the gleaner extraordinaire who made their way to the very summit of the heavens. Are you not? Did you not? Hello, can I help you? Feel threatened. But my word, all of our most tiresome, that is to say, look how many of our esteemed clients have gathered here at once. Yes, and what of it? Considering the importance of my work and the snail's pace at which you are fulfilling my requests, it should come as no surprise that I have come to personally insist that they are handled with the utmost urgency. Now, in order to completely validate my theories and protect them from any further impugnations, I have need of your talents. I require more samples to prove that the moon, and indeed the stars beyond, are teeming with life. Wait just a moment. My research in comparative mythology is on the verge of changing our understanding of life as we know it. Indeed, samples of ancient organisms have never been of greater necessity. What nonsense! Surely the requests made by various departments of the studium come first. Our pupils are the lifeblood and future of Sharlayan, and we must needs provide them with hands-on instruction in the classification of specimens from both Thavnair and Garlemald. Yeah, they're just start arguing with each other. But, pardon me, but we researchers are also in great need of your services. We have a mountain of requests relating to Labyrinthos' fiercer specimens in the queue. Oh dear. Labyrinthos? Surely you jest. We have a talented individual here capable of exploring environs unlike any known to man, and you would have her go to Labyrinthos? I will not stand for it, not when myriad discoveries await in the field of xenobiology. Enough! Can't you lot see the bind you're putting Carolyn in? She will decide for herself what to prioritize. Thank you very much. Rest assured that each and every one of your requests have been accounted for. Now off you go. Shoo! Shoo! I do apologize for my colleagues' behavior. Should you be interested in learning more about our requests, pray find us in the Aetheryte Plaza. Huh? Okay. Don't know if that's actually like a gameplay thing or not. Anyway. Heavens, I'm sure they mean well after a fashion, but I would consider it a personal favor if they learn to be a bit less demanding, or perhaps more than a bit. Any road, they will doubtless find it in themselves to behave if it means they'll get their precious samples. If you're keen to learn more about our elite marks, don't hesitate to make use of them. For our part, we're counting on you, so best of luck out there, Carolyn. I think that's just where you go to, like, if you want to learn about what the elite marks are in the areas. Which is interesting. Because normally there's an NPC out in the area that like tells you about the A ranks of the area, so localizing them here in Charleon is pretty interesting, and not gonna lie, I actually would check that out, but like not right now. There's two more. I don't know why there's two more, but we'll see. Jamming Way. Ooh, it's green. Where no Loperid has gone before. Carolyn, you are Carolyn, yes? Oh, thank you ever so much for coming. In truth, I've been searching all over for you. You see, there's a most pressing matter for which I could use your wisdom and expertise. Oh, but we haven't actually been introduced yet, have we? The name's Jamming Way. I had the honor of serving as the communications officer aboard the Ragnarok. So anyhow, to the matter I spoke of, it began the other day when my curiosity got the better of me and I decided to send a reconnaissance probe to Ultima Thule to investigate the Environs. Imagine my surprise when my robotic friend responded just a short while ago with a most urgent and dire distress signal. A distress signal from Ultima Thule? Now, even after you and your companions mercifully put an end to the threat of the final days? Surely this intrigues and worries you as much as it does me. I was just about to venture there to investigate further, but there's no telling what dangers might await, and I am a communications officer, not an adventurer. Please join me at Thalmazine so we may boldly go where you have gone before. It's cute. Okay. So that's probably also a dungeon. Certainly sounds like it. There's Storm over there. Oh, his name gets abbreviated because he's in my party. If he wasn't in my party, you'd be able to see his full name. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, here's the Wandering Minstrel. Oh my god, he's dressed in the Reaper outfit. This is probably the extremes. The extreme unlocks. Gasp, who should stand before me but the savior of the very star, the inimitable ender of the end. Your deeds are sung of far and wide, my friend. As I understand it, your quest for the world's salvation brought you to Charleon. I, too, am here on a quest of sorts, the quest for musical inspiration. Alas, my magnificent though this repository of knowledge may be, I find there is only so much inspiration I can derive from tomes. But where tomes alone fail to inspire, living words may yet spark the imagination. So I beg you, will you not regale me with the tale of your quest to deliver the star? If such an adventure isn't fit to be an epic, I would not know what is. Drawing upon both your first-hand account and the knowledge I attain here, I believe that I shall be able to weave the most marvelous of verses. Should you be willing, pray let me know. I shall continue my research here in the meantime. So, he, Oh, hi, Secret Garden! How you doing? Let's see. Greetings, my friend. If you have a tale to share, this minstrel is all ears. Oh, really? Oh, right, of course, yeah, there's no extreme for the final boss yet. That comes in later. Okay, I'll talk about Zodiark. Oh, what manner of thrilling adventure might this be? Good gods, a battle on the moon with Zodiark, eldest and mightiest of primals. I pride myself on my imagination, but your feats transcend aught my mind could possibly conceive. Against all odds, you struck down the puissant being, yet triumph quickly turned to tragedy, for Zodiark's fall proved to be the trigger for the final days. Yes, yes, the words well up within me. Pray lend them an ear. So this is the justification for the extremes. For those who aren't familiar with how this works. This is the harder version of the story mode fight, basically. I'm not singing this, but I will read it. Born of ancient men, a divinity was freed, their hopes unrequited, they knew no reprieve. Born of mortal men, a champion did arise, ascending to the heavens, ruination to defy. That the ancients should sacrifice half their number to save the star, the strength of their resolve makes me tremble in admiration, even as it saddens me to think that one of their own would seek to lay it all to waste, so deep was his despair. Not having lived their lives, I feel decidedly unworthy to speak of their hearts. Better that the whole truth remain with you and you alone. Let it suffice for me to honor a fragment of their hopes and dreams in song, that their lives and sacrifice may ever be remembered. Oh! They're all minstrels' ballads, I'm assuming. As they should be, honestly. They shouldn't just be a regular extreme. They are. Good. And we'll talk about Hydaelyn. They deserve to be minstrels' ballads. They are indeed. I can't believe Endwalker is just 3 final bosses and Xenos. Oh, it really is. Oh man, whenever they get to, like, way down the line, whenever they get to the ultimate related to Endwalker story, it is gonna pop off. Do you imagine? You'd have Zodiark and Hydaelyn and the Endsinger and Xenos, I guess. He can be in the story too. Could you imagine, like, all 3 of those in one fight? Like, oh my god. That'd be so cool. Anyway, this promises to be a most rousing adventure. In order to prove your readiness to avert the final days, you undertook a trial imposed by no less a being than the will of the star, Hydaelyn herself. It staggers the mind to imagine such an encounter, to say naught of the thousands of years that Vana had resolved to wait. Yes, I dare say I have a song. You will listen to it now, of course. Once again, not singing, but I will read. Though eons apart, 2 kindred souls met, apart they would walk, all life to protect. Eons thence their paths would converge, as goddess and mortal, to silence the dirge. For time beyond counting, Hydaelyn waited for you in patience and faith, and when at last you were reunited, even as she desperately wished for you to surpass her, she knew she could not hold back, and did not. Hers was an unenviable burden, and a noble sacrifice. Tears well in my eyes to imagine the hardships she has had to endure, but it comforts me to know that her long journey was not in vain, that her hopes passed on to you. Fate of the Universe, Ultimate. This tale is an epic among epics, and full honored am I to have been given the chance to weave a song for it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Hydaelyn's Call. Ooh, nice. I do like that they all kind of rhyme. Not all of them, but like, if you look at the minstrels' ballads, we have there's Ultima's Bane, Thornton's Reign, Shinryu's Domain, Nidhogg's Rage doesn't count. He's a little different, but it's fine. Shinryu's Domain, Tsukuyomi's Pain, and then there's Hades' Elegy. That's a different one. That's a little weird. But now we have Zodiark's Fall and Hydaelyn's Call. I can't think of something that would rhyme with that they could put for Endsinger. But we'll figure it out when it gets there. It's not released yet anyway, so it doesn't matter. So those are unlocked. So we now have Moon Dungeon and End of the Universe Dungeon. I feel like I should start with the Moon Dungeon because if there is the potential for a remix of the Ultimate Duel music again, I want to save that because that's going to be very good. So I think we're going to do the Moon one first, which means we need to go back to the spaceship. Wait, I have to show you something. I have to show you the doggo that I got. I added it to my thing. God, he's a fast doggy. Here's the doggo. Bubby. Oh! Finally a side saddle sit. I'm so happy. God, we haven't had a side saddle sit, like, ever for Aura. This makes me very happy. I'm gonna ride this puppy forever. Is good puppy. Okay, let's go. Puppy. The little paws. So cute. Oh hey! Urianshe and Thanker are here. I'm just gonna really quickly, I'm not gonna read them out loud, but I just want to see what they're saying. I didn't expect to see them down here. Oh. Huh. Okay. Huh. Okay, moving on. I didn't expect to see them down here. Anyway, let's see. Jamming way. Carolyn, I knew you'd come. Clearly we have inquiring minds and a crushing need to be of use in common. Any road, I'm pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey, a journey that, unfortunately, will not require the massive quantities of ether that were necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. How can this be, you wonder? Hells if I know. Whether it is a parting gift from Mother, or perhaps the manifestation of Medion's true desire, this vessel is strongly connected to Ultimate Duel. I love how I ended up going to the Ultimate Duel one anyway. You know what? Screw it. I thought I got mixed up about which one was where, but we're gonna keep going with this one because whatever. So strongly, in fact, that it somehow simultaneously exists in both locations, here in Labyrinthos and out at the edge of the universe. Is this making more sense to you now? No? Well, it matters little. What matters is that we can get to the other side and see what is troubling my dearest probe. On that note, let us be off. Yeah, I got confused about which one was where, but that's fine. We're gonna go with this one. I don't know why I thought like moon, spaceship, labyrinthos. I forgot I could just go. Just soak in this music for a second. Okay, I can't sit here and listen to the music forever. I mean, I can, but like, not when I'm in the middle of doing stuff. Anyway, hello. See, the Ragnarok exists here as surely as it did and does back in Labyrinthos. With the vessel forming a conduit of sorts, we may also easily teleport between the two locations. Convenient, wouldn't you say? Precisely because the locations are so indelibly connected to each other, however, I fear that whatever has triggered my probe's distress signal has the potential to threaten Labyrinthos as well, and so I would investigate without delay. Let's see now. It would seem the distress signal is coming from base Omicron. Not far from here. Let us hope my automaton friend can enlighten us further as to the situation. Omega Dungeon. Omega Dungeon. Omega Dungeon. Omega Dungeon. Omega Dungeon! Let's go. Never mind. If this was Omega Dungeon, I don't mind at all. What a fun, pleasant, happy mistake to make. Let's go. I know I could teleport over there, but then I have less time with this music. Right! Okay. I was wondering what the, what this would look like when you come back after. So it just stays like that. Additionally, I had a fun revelation. Endwalker was very focused on the moon and like going there and all that stuff. Like everybody's memeing about how I'm gonna go to the moon. It is interesting that we go to the moon and it is so full of life, theoretically, and like not really that important to the story, more or less, but yet we come here and there is this sun that is dead. The exact opposite of this living moon is a dead sun that ends up being technically way more important to the story than the moon ever was. I think it's kind of a fun little switcheroo. Oh right, the little bunny drones! I forgot about that. Wait. Ah, Carolyn, this is my precious reconnaissance automaton, and yet it would appear this good-for-nothing bucket of bolts has gotten his oily paws all over it. Pray stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. Oh my god, you miserable sack of sockets! What in heaven's name do you think you're doing with my oh-so-valuable automaton? The completing logic circuits. N7000 categorically denies the accusations of this hirsute organism. An advanced lifeform such as N7000 has no need for such outdated technology. On the contrary, this unit took pity on this makeshift machine and the primitive society which created it, and deigned to issue a warning. Primitive? Outdated? I'll show you primitive and outdated, you... Wait, what is this warning you speak of? Initiating simplification. To explain in imprecise terms that your crude mind might comprehend, sometime after the organic life form known as Carolyn here came in contact with M017, the Omicrons noticed an irregularity. Specifically, a powerful burst of energy from the remnants of a lost world. No doubt a reaction to Carolyn and her companions defeating the Endsinger. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no appreciable damage. Less fortunately, it housed within it an encoded message from the strategic matrix known as Stigma 1. The message contained a single word, a single command. Live. Oh, that seems innocent enough. Whatever is the problem? This message reached the sensors of Stigma 4, a logistics matrix that has long lain dormant. Shocked back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, it has resumed its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Furthermore, there is a statistical probability of 99% that it will launch a full-scale assault on your eminently detectable home planet as soon as production is complete. Can't produce weapons if you're exploded. Perhaps we can remove its power source somehow. This unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Stigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure that the Omicron's existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incompatible with the command issued by Stigma 1. Is there no way we might simply change its mind? If Stigma 4 is convinced that war is essential to its survival, could we not persuade it that an unprovoked offensive might threaten its existence even more? The grubby organic life form's proposition has merit. As a military information and operations specialist, this unit does possess the capability to rewrite the memory banks of other artificial intelligences. If this unit were to hack Stigma 4's neurocore and implant the memory that such an offensive once led not to victory but to failure and near eradication, it must logically conclude that preemptive attack is ill-advised. To accomplish this unit will access Stigma 4 and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment simulating its memories of war. You must traverse the environment and nullify Stigma 4's expectations of victory. That sounds simple and not at all likely to get us killed. What do you say, Carolyn? Absolutely, let me in here. Can't be any tougher than Omega, right? Loving the Omega-specific dialogue here. Commencing Strategic Operations Protocol. All participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to the access point at once. Hype. So I'm just hovering nearby. Crap. How did you get that low to the ground? There we go. Levitation. Okay, let's go. Carefully tapping. Ah! Is this the entrance? From this access point, it will be possible for this unit to establish a communications interface with Stigma 4's neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the day it was commissioned. This unit is honored and will do its utmost to maximize the probability of success. Are you saying that you've never actually done this before? You really had me going with your advanced intelligence talk, but at least my probe had work experience. The flea-ridden lifeform's evaluation is inaccurate. This unit is equipped with dynamic functionality. It simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More significantly, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Stigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons are at your disposal to destroy the core that lies within. That should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. This unit will remain in this physical space to ensure the communication interface remains stable as you carry out the operation. And do take care, though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer within will feel quite real. The Stigma Dreamscape. Cool! So Storm is asking me in party chat what kind of music I'm expecting. I'm expecting, this is the bass, but I'm expecting like upbeat electronic synth stuff. However, it might not be, I'm still expecting electronic like synth stuff. However, if not a remix of this, it could be Omega music. And I would appreciate it just as much, if not more, if it was music from Omega. From the Heavens would be great, which is the O12S Part 2 music. Kinda like how the twinning ended with, frick, I don't even remember what music it was. Was it Alexander music? I don't know, but the twinning had different end boss music that I was really excited for. I would not mind. God, I haven't done the twinning in forever. Anyway, they could use Omega music in like change out the boss music or like do something. Either way, I'm expecting synth electronic stuff. We do have to queue with real people. So I can actually see this screen here. For the first time since the fall of its civilization, the warmongering stigma 4 is awake, its unbeating heart set on conquering a distant star. Yours. Omicron N7000 believes that the most effective means of deterrence is to convince its subconscious circuits how poorly it would fare against Heidelin's champion, and has opened a path to allow you to implant a pseudo-memory of just such a contest. Thus does it fall to you to answer the question of what do matrices dream? Matrices. See, that it doesn't strike me as a great idea, because if their whole goal is trying to get stronger, then saying that, like, I kicked your ass really hard, don't come and fight me, would just make them want to come and fight me more later. So it seems like a bad idea, but I guess eventually these guys will, like, fade away. Probably, and then we won't have to worry about it. Maybe? Anyway. We are gonna have to wait in the queue for a little bit. But that's fine, because we have the music. What dance feels like it would go along with this? It's a Thavnarian dance. No! Okay, that's fine. Let's see what music we got. What's it gonna sound like? Oh, that's fine. This is in dance, I think, goes with the song. Yeah. Oh, it's better! Oh, it's even better than I thought. Ah! Oh, it's perfect! Oh my god. Yes! Projection into simulated memory confirmed. He now witnessed the final war between our kind. With the Alphatron star's resources depleted beyond hope of sustainability, we were on the brink of destruction. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to text anymore. Ooh! Cool. Sentinel units. Okay. Oh my god, you really just popped back up, eh? Yeah! Ooh! Ooh! What's this? Okay, so that eye is Proto-Omega. Cool. Bonk. Give me larboard starboard. Aww. Okay, it is larboard starboard with a different indicator. Lame. Forward interceptors. Okay. Chemical missile. Electric slide. That's still the same. Okay. Ow. Ooh, with a knockback. It's not the same. Guided missile? I don't know what that's doing. Oh! Oh, it's like the Savage version with the hands. That's so cool. For the record, Omega Alphascape was my first Savage tier. And I have great fondness for Omega in particular. Hey, there's the tank buster. Oh god, it even does like the wave cannon sound too. It should flip sides without a cast bar, like it does in the raid. It is dead. Back to the tunes. Establishing evasive action, so it ran away. First encounter with another star, the subjugation of Gordona? Okay. Oh god, Guardian. I got him. Let's go. See, we're trying to get the minerals. I'm lagging. Neural pathway connected. Okay. Oh, y'all ready for this? Yeet. Oh, I was gonna start the fight with Primal Ren, but it expired just as I went to hit it. I'm sad. Let's pop myself back up. I'm feeling like with cooldowns, I barely need a healer. This is wild. Like, I'm not sure what it feels like on the healer's side, but like... Like, the amount of self-healing I have is insane. This is the first time I've done, like, obviously proper content because, I've been doing trust dungeons and I don't trust them to keep me alive if I mess up. We got Lambda unit. Okay. It reminds me of like the cores from Portal. Okay. Well. Automobile assault cannon. Oh. It's kind of like diamond. Oh. Wave cannon. Oh. Back in the middle with you. Atomic flame. That sounds like an AoE. Yeah. Get out here. Automobile sniper can. Of course. What? Wait, what? What does that mean? Oh no, we just assassinated the healer. I did. I feel like that was my fault. Oh! Okay, so the lasers, I think what's happening is the lasers are shooting out of the numbers. I instinctively spread out in relation to the boss, but no. Okay. So out here. Like this. And I lagged, so I didn't even see how that played out. I am gonna have to do something about that if I am gonna play with real people. And he did. He's leaving again. Okay. I'm figuring it's probably server side too. Ooh! The Dragon Star. Nice. I figure like some of it is server side. Look at the dragons flying around. Damn. Oh, we're sliding! That's so cute! I think this is everything, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull them onto this. Oh no, there's dragon. Hybrid dragon? Ooh. Thing is I usually use a VPN Zexy as well, so because my own computer at home lags a lot, because my internet sucks. So I figure I haven't bothered to install it over here yet. So I figure it would probably not help with server stuff anyway, but I'll have to get it installed just in case. It can't hurt at this point, I think. One of these I do not have. There it is. Omega frame. Baby Omega. Final boss. Here's our chance for some more Omega music. We'll see if it's the final boss or not. Perceived self. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what it is. The music's already good enough. I don't need more Omega music for the final boss, but I'd appreciate it. Okay, that's just standard music. That's fine. Ooh. Cool. I can't help but notice that arena is very clearly marked. Okay. Does it move? No. Does it spin? No positionals. AI takeover. Transferring Omega unit to present board. Oh! Oh! deploying Draconic Specimen? Rocket Punch? Transformation sequence. What are you transforming into? Everybody's backing up. Okay. See. So it's got an in and out as well. Mind hack. Okay. Running forward. Uptime, baby. Multi-AI takeover. Ah, you're gonna combine them? Okay. This. Oh. Oops. Didn't realize there was a mind jack happening there too. Ugh. Okay. Nice. We're done. Did it. And as is the case, I must do a G pose. So, sit, stand, get up. Hide other players. And we'll do our little... This one doesn't get a salute, this one just gets a... Yeah, I might as well do both. We're doing the silly. We'll do the serious and the silly. So there's the salute. And... now we leave. And we go finish the story for this one. Operation status success. Stigma 4 has abandoned its military offensive. N7000 submits new orders to Stigma 4. Stigma 4 is instructed to immediately cease production of all weapons and attack units and initiate production of diplomatic hologram units. Analysis of memory data complete. Further pursuit of planned invasion is calculated to have a 99.999992464% probability of resulting in utter annihilation. N7000's orders are deemed strategically and logistically sound. Reconfiguring production infrastructure. Take that, glowing eyeball! Oh, my dearest N7000, I apologize for all those times I called you a sack of bolts. Why, you're the most impressive military information and operations unit I've ever met. This unit expresses its gratitude to the hero Carolyn and the soft-looking organic life form. This unit could not have succeeded without your help. This also marks the completion of this unit's duties. With the invasion halted indefinitely, there remains no military operation or conflict requiring this unit's functions, preparing to shut down and enter permanent energy-saving hibernation. Shut down? What nonsense is this? Did you not receive an order to live just a short time ago? Eternal sleep doesn't sound like living to me. Come on, Carolyn, say something and set this bolthead straight, won't you? Why not put your abilities to work for peace? He's right. You were told to live, and live is what you'll do. If you don't have a war to wage anymore, you can use your talents to bring in a new future of peace and hope. Yeah, but what are the appropriate protocols? This unit possesses little practical experience in peacetime operations. You can access Stigma 4, can you not? By interfacing with its memory banks, might you not be able to, say, find knowledge of lost civilizations? Civilizations that you might simulate for the edification of those who live now? Indeed, such a task would be within this unit's capabilities. But what about when that task is complete? Without an ongoing mission, sooner or later this unit is bound to lose its purpose. What happens then? Well, let's see now. I suppose you could always open a cafe? Back in Old Charlian, there's a fine establishment called The Last Stand. People gather there to share food, drink, company, and reasons to meet again. Carolyn delivered her world from the brink of despair and helped people dream of a brighter future once more. What if we could do the same for the other civilizations Medion found? This unit finds the furry lifeform suggestion difficult to process. And yet, realizing accurate simulations of myriad civilizations, including those the Omicrons have not encountered, would undoubtedly challenge this unit to the fullest. It is a reason to remain active for the foreseeable future. You know, coffee shop AU. Everyone lives, coffee shop AU. That's what we're proposing here. Precisely. See, I knew I was onto something here. Speaking of here, Carolyn, do you know anywhere nearby that could use a good cafe? The place up top! The place up top! The place up top that has no people! It'd be perfect! Please go set up a little cafe! There's an empty structure that might be suited for it in the necropolis? Well, why didn't you say so sooner? My god. Oh my god, are they seriously gonna be up there? Oh my god. These tribes just a coffee shop AU? Yeah, that'd be so cute. Initializing cafe security system. Analysis indicates that in order to obey the primary directive, live, it will be necessary to establish cooperation with other civilizations. This unit has taken the liberty of accessing Stigma 4 and simulating a highly advanced war machine from Gordona. Do take care not to be annihilated. Well, would you look at that? A spacious counter, outdoor seating, and a fine layer of homey gray dust. Best of all is the view of that massive dead star that Medion was lurking in for ages, looming ominously overhead. People are going to love this. Think about it. It's poetic. The very place where hope was nearly extinguished forevermore, now a beacon of it. This would be a really cute place for a beast tribe. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out where the Loporrits are going to be for a beast tribe, and this would also be a very cute spot. This unit has still not fully processed the concept of a cafe, but will simulate elements of lost civilizations as its ongoing mission. That'll be just fine, N7000. You focus on what you do best and leave the rest to me. I'll have you know I learned a thing or two about preparing and serving victuals and beverages in my time at the last stand. Not to mention that I've come up with the perfect name for a new establishment, The Last Dregs. An inspiring moniker, wouldn't you say? This unit is unable to process a statement. It must defer to the furry lifeform's judgment. I'll take that as a yes. Now, we had best get to work. There are many preparations to be made before we're ready to open for business. You're more than welcome any time, though, Carolyn. Oh, and please tell the other Loporrits I'm not dead. You got it. I could absolutely see that being an intro to the Beast Tribe. Especially if, like, more Loporrits come in. Oh! Sorry, I'm just reading this. I'm not going to read it out loud. Tell me about Gordona. This is absolutely going to be the Beast Tribe location. Like, I can see it. 100%. Because this is something that they've established something that's going to build over time with this, for sure. Anyway, according to the records stored in Stigma 4's memory banks, Gordona was the first civilization that the Omicrons encountered after achieving interstellar travel. Though the Gordonites themselves were known to be silicon-based lifeforms, the invaders from the Alphatron star mistakenly concluded that Gordona's war machines were, in fact, the true leaders of its civilization. They were thus deemed a threat and summarily eradicated. As for the physical forms and culture of the true Gordonites, further research and analysis is required. Yeah, something's being done with this spot, and it's most likely going to be the Beast Tribe stuff. Like, look at this space. That's perfect to build up over time. Like, you could fill it with people from different civilizations sitting in the chairs and walking around and everything. I can totally see it. It will be not just the Loporrits, but everyone. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. This would be really cute. Who left this Reaper hole here? Okay, it's gone. That would be such a very poetic spot for such a thing to be as well, in such like what Jammingway was saying. Yeah. Oh, the restaurant at the end of the universe is a Hitchhiker's reference. Yeah, there was another one earlier in one of the quests with the Aya as well. one of the ether current quests where it was like, what's the meaning of the universe or something, and it's just like 42. Like, yeah, 42. Okay. Now we need to go to Mare Lamentorum. That's the face. That's where the face is. Is that a dungeon? Huh. So when I was unfogging the map on the moon, I noticed the face, and I thought it was funny because it's like a space thing, you know? You see the face on... Was it the moon or Mars that has the face? I can't remember. Fun fact, I still don't have max move speed here. I should do something about that, actually. 14 minutes. Let's do that real quick. I think I need 2 more fates still. So... It's on Mars? It is on... Okay. But yeah, there's like a face thing over there, and I was like, huh, that's funny. But I didn't, like, look too closely at it. I think I stood on top of it. I didn't think it was a dungeon. Anyway. Cool. I think I need 2? Let me check. I genuinely expected the story to take us back here, which is why I didn't do it before I left, but... Yeah, 2. Okay. Okay. And there's another one up where we need to go, so I'm gonna go do that one, and then that will let me get the riding map here. Is a mouth on that open, or what? Love lag. Yay. Before I leave here, I will have to get the riding map, but I'm not going to do it right now. We're going to go deal with this. Oh, hey, Jason's here. We'll invite him if he wants to come. You're here, and not a moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but you were the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. Do you recall the domiciles we were planning to build for the evacuation? I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate, positively perfect, except of course for the ever so small oversight of being 3 times larger than necessary. At least that's what I believed before speaking with Urianger. I learned a lot from him about what we should and shouldn't make of the domiciles, and so I began making changes. Small at first, but they soon became much bigger, more drastic. By the end, I'd swear I was drawing up wholly new plans by the minute. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I had dreamt up overwhelmed our automated construction machine, the Big Cheese. Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon is likely to end up looking like a truckle of hole-filled cheese. Delectable? Perhaps, but utterly unfit for habitation. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least, I don't think so. They've yet to return and aren't answering our communications. I'd rather not resort to brute force, but I can think of no other way, and no other person to see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the Big Cheese? Thank you. Thank you. Head down to Smileton, and I'll see that you're let in. Smileton. That's what you named it? Goodness. We do have a Kate for this, though. So that's something. And it looks like Kate's healing. So let's see what this says. Smileton. Smileton was to be a paradise for the people of Aetheris, a refuge where every need is met, its inhabitants content and happy for all their days. But what is happiness? In pursuit of an answer, the Lawbirds created the Big Cheese, designed to make manifest all they might need and more to fulfill the needs of their passengers to be. They were eager to please, perhaps too eager, and their plans became more fickle, each new idea a betrayal of the last. The Big Cheese now burrows toward the center of the moon, a labyrinth of contradiction left in its wake. If left unchecked, its wanton pursuit of happiness may very well spell the end of the moon. We do need another person. Zexy and FC chat, certainly. So this is the entrance to Smileton. Goodness. Okay. Assuming this mouth opens. Anyway, we have invited a Zexy. He is finishing his craft. There is a Zexy. See if everybody's ready to come along. Okay, let's go. I have no idea what's going to happen with this one, but I feel like it's going to be silly? Let's see. Well, we're off to a good start with that music. Oh, goodness. Oh! Right! This is the Sage music. This is the music they showed in the Sage trailer. I completely forgot that we haven't heard it yet. It is indeed silly. Okay. Okay. Finally. Nice. Oh my god, look at this place. Wow. Okay. I'm pulling big, Kate. You're watching the stream, so I'm not saying it in party chat. Oh. Whoa, look at the big faces over there. Okay. Lopper it? We're just being thrown out of random doors. Smiley Wanderer. Oh yeah! Lunatender! Long Cactuar. There's so many Lopper, it's just like trapped in here. Your mother smells like cabbage? Why would you say that? Ooh. Look at those like angry and happy faces over there. Yeah, there we go, I got them all. Ooh, you're very big. I'm missing one of these. You. Face. It's just called face. Smile port. I see the different configurations. Welcome to Smileton, intruders. Please enjoy your stay. It will be very brief. I assume this. Woo! Okay. It's from in between. Smiley face will take increased damage if hit from smiley face again. Oh, frowny face. Face hurts from frowning. It'd be funny if it actually changed your character's expression to show which one they had. It's not, but like, it would be funny. Temper's Flare. Upside down. Turn that frown upside down. Ah, it is. So does this mean I have to... Oh, we'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, it does. Okay. Changes which ones are on... That's cool. Neat. So now I need a frowny face. Smiley face. Off my lawn? The knockback is called Off My Lawn. Oh, that's funny. Bonk. Face. Block of Dreams. Whoa! Cool. Smiley kisser? Jeez, that moves fast. That feels like an OSHA violation. Oh, hello. Frameworker. Okay. A welcome wheel. Bonk. Intruder alert, intruder alert, initiating extermination protocol. Oh. Cool looking model, how it has like the polygons in the top. Initiating frameworker scan. Leap forward. Okay. Scan complete. Prepare for replicant synthesis. So are those guys gonna do the same thing? Ooh. Oh, and now they're moving. Oh, okay, bye. Wow. Just kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Okay. I don't want to move back to the front. Okay, what do we got? Ooh. Oh, I already have that. Okay, well. Look at all this gear for classes I don't have leveled yet. Under construction. Sorry. Dang. Whoa. Happy Street. Ooh. Spot of lag again. There's the bus, the big cheese. Smile maker. A little terrifying. Just a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of the Avatar. Oh, big hang off the side of the arena one. Always a fan of those. Let's go. The frame. Warning, you have entered the killing zone. Please stand by for bomb detonation. And remember, safety first. Oh. Huh. Okay, so they have different numbers of arrows depending on how far they're moving. Cool. I have been authorized to eliminate all visitors with extreme prejudice. Apologies for the inconvenience. Oh. Oh. Okay. No, we're fine. I'm getting like so hung up in the mechanics of these and forgetting that they're dungeon bosses that I'm like genuinely surprised that the autos aren't cleaving. I would expect them to. These feel like a lot more mechanically interesting than dungeon bosses usually are, and I'm very happy with it. Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Nice. There it go. Well, I hope I didn't need that. Neat. I've blown up the big cheese. We're gonna take our picture right here, as we do. Sit, stand, salute. Enter G pose. Turn off battle effects. You're back. What happened to the big cheese? I had to destroy it. It's gone? I suppose that's a mite better than the alternative. And you say the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heavens. Smileton was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese its architect. It was designed to learn what it is that makes people happy, and make manifest whatever we could dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. But I've been unduly fickle, every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my indecisiveness overloaded the big cheese, and it lost sight of what true happiness is. All I wanted was to make the people of Etheirys happy, and look upon their smiling faces. Have you considered visiting residential areas on Etheirys for inspiration? Now there's an idea. I mean, sure, Urianger has been incredibly helpful with his advice, but actually seeing how people live would surely be more informative than simply hearing about it. Now that the final days have been averted, there's no longer a need to rush. I'll be sure to bear that in mind so nothing like this happens again. Perhaps I'll start with something simple, like furniture. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it the bigger cheese. Moon housing when? Moon housing when? Like the idea that true happiness is explosives. You're right, you're right. Let's see. So we'll go grab the... Actually, probably just faster to teleport because I have to like go downhill and stuff. Mare Lamentorum, Best Ways Burrow. We'll get our riding map. Side quests are for alt jobs, which I'm not leveling quite yet, so... And there we go. I have received a teleport offer. We have received all of the mount riding map stuff. We have... Wow, this really goes up, doesn't it? We've done the MSQ, we've done the optional dungeons, we've received the riding map, we've not unlocked the new classes yet, which I am going to do, and I don't know if I'm going to do them on the stream or not, because... meh. But, for now, we are technically done with the stuff I want to do until the first tier of Pandemonium comes out. I said it was in January yesterday, that is wrong. January is when Savage comes out. The first tier is called, what was it? Where did it go? Asphodel? They said it in the live letter. Asphodelos. Pandemonium Asphodelos. This right here. Get over here. There we go. Asphodelos. 6.01 is actually December 21st. Savage is January 4th, I think they said. So, we'll have the story part of the raid in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Just about. A little less than 2 weeks, actually. So we're getting there. That'll be the next thing that ends up in the actual playlist for this, because I'm not going to be documenting Sage and Reaper leveling stuff. Because, I might still stream it, but it's not going to end up, like, permanently saved anywhere. There was one more thing that I wanted to check. Now that Rodzatan is no longer under imminent threat of destruction and plagued by sadness, I wanted to see if the music changed. Because I have been complaining about that. Crossing my fingers. It's not really a complaint. I like the track anyway, but... Yeah! This is what I've been waiting for. What's that? Anyway, this is the music I wanted to show you guys when we first came here. Vibe with me. So what I will say about this is that it is not, just like Labyrinthos music that they showed, and the Charlian music, actually, it is not the same as what was in the trailer, but it's the same vibe. Actually, the Charlian music is very different from what was in the trailer. But this one is closer. I still like it. It's a little less bassy than it was in the trailer, and the tune's different, but it doesn't matter because it changed and it's good. It's good. I like it. I knew I was gonna like it no matter what they did with it, just based on the style. I love this kind of music. Anyway, yes, I see the SSS. This is indeed the Stone Sky Sea extension. Which I figure I might as well do here. You can see it. Hail, adventurer! I sincerely hoped you might return to this fair city of ours someday. After all, it is thanks to you and the Scions that I am standing before you now. As a token of my gratitude, I wish to share something useful with you. Although I shan't be the one doing the sharing. Seek out my sharp-eyed comrade at Palaka's stand for further details, adventurer. Godspeed. So this is also where the tombstone merchants are supposed to be? Tombstone vendors? I assume they're down here in like the market areas? Or are these like... Okay. Merchant... Script exchange. Okay, the right side, this is like crafter and gatherer stuff. So I guess it's the, who left this hole here? Clean up your mess. I guess this side is the battle side. Totem and Sundry exchange. You know what? Out of this world oddities. Oh, yo, listen to this part of the music. Ooh. What's happening here? This is great. I have like a breakdown. Ooh. Yeah, this is great. Ah, I love it. Okay, so this comes from the thing in Omega Thule, Omega Ultima Thule, the Omega thing. There's the elephant. Oh, there's a body too. Oh, it's beautiful. Thick. Wind up Divapita? Avnarian Barding? Okay. Let's look at the weapons. Zodiac weapons. Eternal Dark. Oh, Zodiac is accessories only. That's unfortunate. So that means Heidelin is the weapons. Weapon of Divine Light. Okay. What do they look like? Ooh. It's pretty. Does it glow? Well, of course it doesn't glow. It's pretty nice. My god, we just keep getting new parts of the song. It doesn't end. I love it. We're still going. This is still new. Okay, I think it just looped. Maybe? I don't know. Either way, this is great. I love this. Homestone exchange. Frick! Finally! I will show you- actually here, let me show you what I'm talking about. I like this a lot. It's not the one I was expecting, but it is still good, and I knew it would be good, even if they changed it. When I heard that the Charlene music was different, I'm like, I bet the Radzatan stuff's gonna be different too, but it's still gonna slap. New Town Radzatan. Okay, before I go into this, let me turn this off for a quick second. I have the YouTube channel. What? I don't know why it's so okay. This is what it was in the trailer. Might be a little loud. Do you see what I mean? Um, that's part of the reason why I spent so much time in the MSQ looking for that tune, because it was here and it was in the Charlian music, and they have apparently taken it out of both. I don't mind, but like, I really liked that music. That was really, this is still really good, but that's what I was expecting. For reference as well, I guess, the Charlian music sounds completely different from what was in the trailer. This is the Charlian stuff. I'm sorry if this is loud again, but like, just listen to this one. So that one also changed. I'm hoping that the songs still end up in the game because they are very good, especially the Radz@Han one. I'm kind of glad that the Charlene one doesn't sound like that because I think it sounded kind of annoying. Not as annoying as the Labyrinthos music. I'm going to show you the Labyrinthos music. It was like, the old Charlene one was like, I don't like it, but it's not bad, but I'm glad I'm not staying in that area. The Radz@Han music was like, hot damn, I can't wait. The Labyrinthos music, I was like, this has to be a joke. They toned down how aggressive the kazoo is. Let me show you. Just for reference's sake. Where was it? New area. Labyrintho. Please understand, this is why I was wincing in preparation of a kazoo when I went to Labyrinthos for the first time. Okay, so it's not quite a kazoo, but it was extremely more pronounced in this, and I'm glad that they, like, tuned it down a little bit. But, like, yeah, I super hope that the trailer music for the Radz@Han trailer shows up. It could be it could be used in a dungeon? A Thavner dungeon? Maybe? This is not bad, though. I kind of like that they are maintaining separate identities. The fact that Charlene and Radz@Han had the same tune to their songs was kind of like, I don't know. Stormblood suffered from having the same town theme for everywhere, and doing this, like, whenever you can differentiate and have different music for different regions and, like, completely different, like, tunes? Leitmotifs? I don't know. Music stuff. It makes it better. I think this sounds nice. I wish it had, like, the kicking bass, like the original one. But it is not bad. Bass is hard to translate in-game for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking at tombstone gear real quick. Ooh, they're dyeable to start. Always good. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy IV, so... Well, I mean... Oh! Cool. I know a little bit. I played Final Fantasy IV. It was actually one of the first ones that I ever played when I was very young. Got my ass handed to me by the Mega sisters. Or the sage weapon. Ooh. Beads. Cool. Oh. The casting gear. I didn't play a lot of 4, but I knew Rydia. Oh! In the trust menu, Estinian has his own alt attire. He doesn't have an alt option here. Maybe if I go backwards. Can I bring him into previous ones? No. But that's scenario mode. Let me switch to avatars. Glamour 1? Oh, his Heavensward thing! The fact that they have numbers for glamour, though, instead of calling them like alt outfits, this means that they're gonna add more outfits. I'm assuming by getting them to 90, we'll get these two's new outfits. Not sure what anybody else might get, but neat. I'm gonna get them all to 90. I will when I start leveling things. Neat. Oh, didn't they lower the amount of tomes you need to get gear as well? Yeah, they did. These are normally like 580, I think. And now they're 410, so that's great. What does this look like? Oh god, bad with Rydia stuff. Ah, another cape that steals my tail. But how does it die? Very blue. Oh, let's look at the whole set. And the weapon. Ew. Wait, warrior. Up. Yeah, we need Grahas. What would be cool for Graha is if they also unlock the ability for him to be a bard instead, because he was a bard during the Crystal Tower stuff, or an archer at any rate. So I was surprised that his DPS was a black mage clone of Y'shtola. Well. Anyway. Looks like I have some farming to do, as well as some class unlocks, which I am going to do on my own, because I have been basically streaming every single moment of this game. Not basically. Pretty much literally, except for like half an hour I was watching Chelsea watch a cutscene. You have seen everything I have done in this game from the time Endwalker dropped. So I am going to go ahead and turn off the stream for now and do some stuff. I see Kate jumping in the background there. But yeah, so the next time there's going to be something like archive. Like I'm probably going to stream this again later, just not today. But the next time you're going to see something that actually gets archived is in 2 weeks when we get Asphodelos. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for helping me with dungeons. People who are still hanging out in chat, I very appreciate it. I will see you guys later. Bye!